Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for September 26th, 2016. I forgot that I was checking the previous day's leaderboard. Two other people did better than me. That's really not that hard. Marvin very legitimately could have gotten that just by getting lucky, and not even very lucky, just a little lucky. Looking at today, no one has completed it, so we're going in completely blind. We have stealth with a transporter. So room 2 is clear. That's it. Just room 2. Just to reiterate for people who are not as familiar with the game, I was speaking with wow, you know, I'm going to say one thing as a disclaimer. I am terrible with names. Riso, I think it was. I was going to say the name, and then I just completely forgot it. So, I apologize for that. As I was saying... Oh, by the way, we have... Well, you know what? Status. We have one infestation type on a private B. So... if I can find that infestation type, and it is not slime, I will be very happy. Ah, fuck, it is slime, of course. Of course it is. So here's the problem that I have. I don't need to run the generator anymore. And the problem is that room is filled, which means I'm going to take damage. Crap. Maybe I'll be alright. Okay. Whew. Anyway, as I was saying, also, it means that stealth is useless this run, so... And it's a small ship. I'm already done. Wow. Okay, that's a thing, I guess. Now, I'm sure the generator's in R9, which is very unfortunate because there is slime filling R9 as we speak. I can get that far, and I almost got bit. Okay. I am going to, as always... come in and close the doors, as I am wont to do. Double check that that is permanently installed. So, as I was saying, Risto. See, I'm terrible with names, but they do pop in my head. As I was saying, I've decontaminate. I'm curious. Okay, it's radiation only, not fungus or slime or whatever this is. I do think that it looks like fungus, by the way. So this is a short run. The upshot of slime is, if you know that's the only infestation type, and that's what you find, you're done. The downshot of slime, of course, is it's slime, and I hate it. So, he was saying he didn't know about the adjacent rooms, and I just wanted to reiterate that for anyone who hasn't seen that comment, or who might not read the comments, or may have watched it before the comments if you're not familiar with it. What he was talking about is last episode, I started, and there were no open rooms. 7, 11, and 10, in this example, were closed. And I said that none of those rooms are safe. Well, I'll go ahead and close 11. But if you see, like, D11, if D11 started open, and that tells you that D11 is safe. The airlock that you connect to, A1, is always, that room is always safe. There will not be anything in it when you start. Slime can still spawn. Slime's just spawns randomly in other rooms. It started in R9 and R4, and it could spawn in any of the other 6 rooms. But that room that you start with at the beginning is always safe. If there is an adjacent room, that's R5, R3, or R9, that is clear, one of those doors, and it's always ever one, will be open. Additionally, if you have teleport, or transporter rather, the room that teleport or transport starts on is always going to be clear. That said, it is entirely possible for transport to show a room with an open door. That door, that could be dangerous. Whatever room that goes to could have an infestation. And it could be slime, it could be swarm, it could be anything. So, if you have a transporter that goes into a room, and that room has an open door, you don't want to do that right away. Well, actually, you might want to do that right away if you have something like sensor, because you can transport in, drop a sensor, and transport out quickly, and then you'll know. You'll at least have an idea. I believe it is possible, because sometimes there are random doors open. I believe it is possible for an open door on the ship to be adjacent to the room you start in. So if D9 was open, if D11 is open and D9 is open, just because R2 is safe and D11 is open, so R3 is safe, does not mean that R4 is safe. There could be something in it, and it could come and get you. So if you have any extra doors open, you want to close those as soon as possible. You don't want enemies walking back and forth. You don't want enemies doing anything basically without your control. As far as this ship, all I can do is, well, I want to apologize, but there's really nothing to apologize for. There's nothing to find on it. I have stealth, don't need stealth, it's slime. Have gather, well, I've checked every room, they're clear. There's no drones, there are no anything. So, if you have a different experience, if the ship looks any different, or if something else happens, if the slime catches you by surprise and you take damage, do feel free to comment, let me know. I do like to compare these experiences, but all in all, my score was 565, and unless the slime screws you over, I would expect this is going to be an easy day for everyone. We're going to go ahead and end, and I expect Fedora has missed a scrap, but again, it is possible for the slime to screw you over. There could actually be scrap in R9, but I can't get into R9 to find out. So, oh, I had transported. Could have transported into R9, but it was probably already too late. Regardless, I'm already done. Again, if you have a different experience, good luck. If you haven't played it yet, if you have a different experience, do please comment. I'd love to hear what happened with you, if there was any change, if there was any difference, rather. If you liked the video, do please like. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.